VDM's trip to Chinese factories. Is it a blessing or a curse? What do ordinary Nigerians stand to gain from the truth he uncovered? When popular activist and social critic, very dark man, that's VDM, visited manufacturing hubs in China and exposed the real factory prices of tricycles, motorcycles, and other equipment, he did more than produce a viral video. So those who may be thinking that it just to a viral video, it's more than that. He shook the foundation of a long-standing cartel that has fed on misinformation and deliberate overpricing in Nigeria for decades. That is what he has achieved. He has exposed them. For many Nigerians who have endured unbearable hikes in the cost of essential work tools, from keke to Okada, small-scale machinery, and equipment for artisans, the revelation is a moment of awakening. It has proven that what they have been saying or paying is not merely a reflection of inflation or import duties, as businessmen often claim, but it's the deliberate inflation engineered by a few powerful importers who have monopolized the supply chain. Now, let us evaluate what ordinary Nigerians stand to gain from this. What do you and what do I stand to gain from this revelation? Many buyers have always been at the mercy of dealers who hide the actual value chain. But now that Nigerians have seen the factory prices with their own eyes, price negotiation going forward will no longer be based on ignorance, because they now have information and insight of what is going on there. There is stronger pressure for competition as well. By breaking the monopoly of information, more people may now be encouraged to source directly or create cooperatives that can import without middlemen. And once the middlemen are cut off, the price definitely will crash or reduce. And once alternative supply chains open, market prices will crash naturally. The revelation has renewed calls for government to revise customs policies, ease importation processes for SMEs, and encourage more direct manufacturing or assembly partnership locally. Let those things be manufactured or assembled here. In other words, VDM has indirectly started a conversation about structural reform. Governments and top politicians can equally utilize this opportunity to create empowerment for artisans and young entrepreneurs. Cheaper access to equipment means faster job creation. When a keke drops from 2.5 million naira to close to its real landing cost, under 1 million naira, that is based on what his video, that is Video's video suggests, livelihood becomes more attainable for young Nigerians trying to survive. However, the fight has just begun, as some of those importers have resorted to personal attacks on VDM for not only exposing them, but also for promising to attract direct importation of those machines to ease the plight of ordinary Nigerians. VDM has consequently tendered public apology for those who feel their business is being threatened as a result of his revelation and the change that's about to come to that very sector. Let us listen. Let us hear from the horse's mouth what VDM has to say. Please share, subscribe for more unbiased analysis on Newsrib, and I'll be back.
All right, so I feel the need to talk about this issue. My recent visit to China and talking about prices of some products that are shipped to Nigeria have caused a lot of controversies to the point where some Igbo persons feel like I am spoiling their business, and they go further to say I hate the Igbos and I am targeting the Igbos. First of all, I would really like to apologize to some of these Igbo people that feel this way. I am really, really sorry if you feel this way. It was never my intention to do all of these things, you know, but I want you to understand that I am really, really sorry. I am not sorry because of what is happening. I am sorry because this is what comes when change is about to come. More businesses are going to suffer. A lot of people would suffer. Some people might even buy in the process for change to come. That is how the world works. You know, for some things to be better, a lot of people will lose and a lot of people will gain. It's going to affect the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you feel my trip to China and me talking about product and exposing prices is me hating the Igbos, you are actually not alone, because a lot of people actually feel like I hate them as well. Let's take some of the Yorubas. Some of the Yorubas, anytime I talk about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Sheyi Tinubu, they feel like, oh, now that it is their turn, that a Yoruba man is president, I am talking against this regime. But when Buhari is there, I did not talk, you know, but then I didn't have social media, of course. So they feel like I hate the Yorubas. And a lot of them also feel like I belong to the obedience camp, and the obedience and the Igbos are using me to fight the Yoruba regime, you know. So they also feel like I hate them. Now, surprisingly, a lot of Hausa people also feel like I hate them. They say, oh, when I talk about Dangote and some of these Hausa people, they say, oh, Very Dark Man hates Hausa people. He's coming for Hausa business people. He's full of hate, you know. So they feel that way as well. So the Igbos, some of you that feel this way, that I hate you, you are not alone in all of this, you know. And also the Christians, you know, when I talk about churches and how they use religion to milk the people, you know, they feel like I hate Christians as well. They say, I hate Christians. Very Dark Man hates Christians. He's trying to ruin the Christian faith. He has been sent to spoil Christianity. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm even in court with a pastor that feels like I'm ruining his business because I say, oh, don't buy this water, you know, don't buy this spiritual or miracle products. I'm in court because I talk against those things. So, you know, you are not alone if you think I hate the Igbos. It's round, you know, it's going round. Tomorrow, it might be the Efik. It might be the Ijaw people tomorrow. Do you understand? It's going to go round. That's just the truth. So don't think I hate you. But if you feel that way, good for you. That is what comes when change is about to come. Do you understand? So I don't know, you know. And some of you too, when they claim Rattles, I hope tomorrow when it's your turn to, well, if you reach your own tribe, I hope you can take it too. Do you understand? So my point for this video is, you people will continue to cry, but change is actually coming. You know, people are not happy. Why is he exposing prices of all of these things? You know, this is business and all. Personally, I don't care about a lot of you, you know. It's my view that matters, not yours. I am the one that goes there. It's my money I spend. You understand? It's my time, my energy. So if you feel those type of ways, your business. So I've been called a lot of names. It's not today, you know, manipulator. Oh, no, the recent one is Very Dark Man Don't Cast. No, they did Very Dark Man Don't Cast. They came with manipulation. Now they're back to Very Dark Man Don't Cast. You know, they will come with a lot of things, right? But at the end of the day, this is what happens when change is about to come. Do you understand? This is what happens when change is about to come. Oh, Very Dark Man, when are you going to land a container? When are you going to land a container? Guess what? Do you know that I actually never directly say, oh, I'm going to be packing containers to come to Nigeria. But guess what? Now I will. It's not going to be easy, bro. There's a lot of cartels, there are a lot of people, you know. But change, I have internet. Internet is to my advantage now, you know. So, I'm sorry if you feel I hate you as an Igbo person. Congratulations, you are not the only one that feel that way. Some Yorubas feel that way. Some Hausa feel that way. A lot of Christians feel that way because they feel like I'm spoiling things. I'm talking against their pastors. You know, it's very that man is talking about the pastors. He's disrespectful to pastors. You know, he doesn't have respect. He does not know man of God. Da 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 da. Some Muslims also feel that way. You know, a lot of people. So guess what? It is not new. It is not new. And I need to address this. There's a whole news. When I saw the list, they dropped one list, say all the people where very dark man don't fight with. They put a lot of name. I would just appeal to you people that I like the cruise when you add those names. It's interesting. But you people should take out Obi Kubana's name, and this is why I say take out his name. Because unknowing to a lot of you, the whole thing that you people think happened, I and Obi Kubana are very, very cool. You know, as a matter of fact, that same week that you people were blah, 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 I was supposed to attend when Fold 6 came out. He sent me an invite, right? Sent me an invite, but it was happening in Lagos and I needed to go to the north. I had already booked my flight, so I could not make it. I was just coming back from Lagos that period, you know, the invite. I was supposed to be there. If I see Obi Kubana today, do you understand? I heal him. I'm not gonna say, do you understand? It's mutual respect. Businessman doing his thing, very dark man doing his own thing. So don't put his name there in order to like disrespect the man. The man is doing his thing, right? So you can leave the rest. You can leave the rest. I saw that people have added Igbos to the list. Please don't forget, you have to add Yorubas to, you have to add Hausa, you have to add Christians, you know, you have to add Muslims. You know, tomorrow, a lot of Nawon are the form ratels. Tomorrow, maybe if I come for one person for one play on, if you add Efik, Ibibio, Ijo, you know, Shekiri, Urobo, Bini, you know, Nupe, Baggy. You know, there are a lot of people that you still need to add because this very dark man will never stop talking. And for real, change is about to come. A lot of people will lose. A lot of people will gain. A lot of people will be affected, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But at the end of everything, you all will learn, and you all will learn the hard way. Don't spread.
Why the Nigerian business class is angry? Why are they angry? The businessmen, why are they angry? If this thing has been fair. Like I said, it is no surprise that certain businessmen have launched personal attacks, smear campaigns, and character assassination attempt against VDM. But how long are they meant to sustain that? For years, inflated pricing has been a multi-billion naira pipeline for a few gatekeepers of importation. His exposure threatens their power within that sector. So rather than addressing the allegations with facts, they resort to attacking his personality. And that's a classic tactic used when interest feels endangered. If your conscience is clear, you need not worry. They call him ignorant, noisemaker, or attention seeker, just to discredit the message by discrediting the messenger. That is their scheme. That is exactly what they intend to achieve by attacking his personality. But Nigerians understand the game. If you were lying, importers would simply publish their books and prove him wrong. Instead, they attack because truth weakens their grip. And that sector. Some have even started calling on their relatives and sales attendants to auction the goods in their warehouses to avoid unnecessary losses. Let us watch some funny actions based on that here. Now I'll get back to you.
Hello, Emeka. How much are they pricing the deep freezer? 660,000. Sell it, oh! Sell it! Before VDM release another update. Sell it! Which one is the below the cost price? Emeka, sell it! Sell it! Are you the one that buy it from China? Emeka, sell it! Sell it! Sell it! This one they move. Let me get to the shop.
But wait a minute. What does this portray for the future? For the future of our country? What does this portray? VDM's factory tour is not just a trend. It is the beginning of a price transparency revolution. If the momentum is sustained, more Nigerians will, demand justification for outrageous pricing. They will resist cartel-led narratives in business transactions, explore cooperative importation. Definitely, many people are going to form cooperative to import things. Push government to dismantle monopoly economics. This simply means an extension of what government is doing with farm products. Yes, we are aware that about 2 years ago, the price of some food crops in Nigeria were beyond the reach of many Nigerians. But today, many of those such food crops are begging for buyers in the market, even with the crash in price. Visit the market to see what is there. And if I want to begin to list some of these things, take the price of rice, look for beans, corn, and the rest. This singular action has opened the eyes of millions to how they have been exploited. And once a people become aware, operation becomes more difficult to sustain. Businessmen are aware of this. Excuse me. Whether one agrees with his style or not, Very Dark Man has done what investigative journalists, trade unions, and consumer protection bodies have failed to do for years in Nigeria. That is to expose the real problem behind high cost of living, which is merely the deliberate profiteering by a protected few. That is what he has achieved. What the constitutional authority failed to do. If his revelations fuel a large-scale demand for fairness in pricing, competition will rise, markets will correct, and ordinary Nigerians, especially job seekers and small-scale business owners, will be ultimate winners. Will be the ultimate winners in this case. Please share your opinion with us in the comment section. Thank you.